Hey guys, in this video I have some PR from Modelones. I'm actually a little bit excited about this one because I've actually never worked with them before, as far as PR goes anyway. When I first started my channel I used to use Modelones quite a bit. I don't know what the colours are, but I had a look at what this looks like and it looks super cool. So I have the solid cream gel polish and I also have a polygel kit. With these cream polishes, I might not swatch every single one on camera just for time's sake. Whilst I'm doing it, I'll know. But thank you to Modelones for sending me this. With these items, I'm actually going to be doing my first set of duck nails like ever. I've never done it. I didn't do it back when it was hot. Haven't done it now that it's come back. I'm a little bit apprehensive about it because I know I'm not going to like it, but I must try everything once. And what's actually crazy is that I'm trying duck nails before stiletto nails. Like, I need to get it all the way together. But let me stop rambling and let me get into the swatching. So the first thing inside here is the instruction manual. I don't ever refer to these because I pretty much know what to do with a lot of these things. But here is the start of the show. Look at how this is packaged. This might be the prettiest thing that I've brought into my nail room. I mean, I feel like I say that with everything that I have in here, but this concept though is awesome. Like, the whole vinyl record thing is fantastic. I almost don't want to open this and I kind of want to put it on my wall. Like, this is so pretty. I think I might actually buy another one just to put it on my wall. But anyways, enough rambling. I feel like I've been speaking so much. So of course you get the color cube and then you also get a brush. This isn't the first time that I've worked with Modelones' color cubes. I bought some in the past and I wasn't really a fan of like the consistency, but I'm hoping that the consistency of this one is a little bit better than the ones that I tried. So having a look at these, I definitely have some favorites. This stands out to me. The purple of course stands out, and I like that there's different shades of purple. The glitters of course are standing out to me, and I like that they included a white into this. I don't think I'm going to swatch every single color because I don't want to include every single one because there is 22 of these and I don't want it to get boring. I'm going to start swatching. I'm going to swatch them at random. Already I've noticed that the consistency of this one in comparison to the last one I had is so much better. So it's looking like you can do one coat and get away with it. I am going to do 2 for all of them just for peace of mind, but this is how this color looks. Really pretty. To clean my brush off, I have 91% alcohol in here with just a tiny amount of acetone mixed into here, and that's what I'm going to be using to clean my brush in between the swatches. Next, I'm going to go for one of these glittery colors just to show you guys how they swatch. So it goes on kind of light, but it's definitely buildable. If you wanted to get away with one coat, you definitely could. So I've swatched 4 colours and I realised that the swatches look exactly the same as how they look in the palette. So in order for me to actually save these, I'm not going to swatch the rest of them. But next I'm going to move on to the Polygel. So this kit has 6 colours and these are pastel colours. They're actually similar to the colours in the solid cream gel palette that I just swatched. This kit also contains dual forms. There is slip solution, a nail file, there is a brush and picker, base coat and top coat, and there's also a mini lamp. I'm going to quickly swatch these on a paper towel, then after I'm done swatching I'll be moving on to the nail set. So these are all of the Polygel colours. So the nail set that I'm going to go with, I'm thinking of doing a French design, but I'm not quite sure if I want this as my nail bed colour or this one. So I'm going to swatch these two into a swatch stick and have a play around with it and see which one I prefer. So to get started on these nails, I'm going to be using these nail tips that I got from Amazon. These are like the best looking ones that I could find, because with duck nails I've noticed that the shape varies a lot. So these are the best looking ones that I could find. I'm going to size these off camera and then I'll be back to glue them on. I also was looking for the least amount of duck tips in a pack because I don't think I'm actually going to do these nails again. But it'd be really funny if like I finish my nail set and I'm like, I'm in love with these and my new favourite shape is duck. But I guess we'll find out. Before I apply my tips, I'm actually going to put on a peel off base coat. I noticed that I actually never really prep my nails as if I was actually going to do like a set that I wanted to keep on for a long time. And if I actually was going to do a set where I'd keep my nails on for long, I wouldn't actually do much. All I'd do is lightly buff my nails, apply some acetone or possibly alcohol just to clean up the dust and dry out the nail, and then I'd probably go in with a protein bond. I usually always take off my nails when I'm done filming, but I realize I don't think I've ever shown you how I prep my nails, but I don't do anything special. Like I also don't really push my cuticles back and trim them and stuff, because I noticed that I can't trim my cuticles. If I do that, I don't even know what it's called, but it's when like your skin starts peeling all the way downwards. So I cannot, you know, trim my cuticles. I've also noticed that the same skin ripping happens when I use some sort of cuticle remover. So I tend to just leave my cuticles alone. So this is how they're looking. I typically go for nails longer than this, so I was thinking about adding some length, and maybe I could end up liking it if it was a bit longer, but I also do want to keep it as is. I think I'm going to decide what I'm going to do off camera though, but I'll be back. So I'm just going to leave them like this. I am going to file the sides of the tips so that they're not so fanned out. I still am going to keep the duck shape, but I just want to do a little bit of filing. So I filed them slightly. I didn't do too much of it because I didn't want the tips to pop off. Once I lay down the Polygel, I'll do most of the shape correction there. I'm going to be using the slip solution that came in the kit. Usually I use 90% or 70%, pretty much whatever is in my room at the time. this is the color that I'm going to be building my nails with, and I'm actually going to be using this brush instead of the brush that came in the kit, because this works so much quicker and I don't feel like spending 45 hours on these nails. So I'm going to be using this brush. I will have this linked in the description. This literally makes laying down polygel such a breeze. So my thoughts on this polygel is that it's pretty good. I never have any complaints when it comes to Modelones' polygel. Like I said, when I first started my channel, I used to use a lot of Modelones' polygel. But to kind of review this, well, the polygel is soft, I'll say that. It is hot where I am, but just working with Modelones' polygel over time, they are on the softer side, I'll say, which isn't really a problem with me. It isn't like super soft or anything, it's just on the softer sides. If you don't really care for soft polygel, I'd recommend putting it in the fridge before you work with it, and it should firm it a little bit. But it's not bad at all, and it's also hot where I am, so it's a pretty good consistency, I'll say. And it is nice and easy to work with. Like, I literally laid this polygel down in about 20 minutes. So this is how they're looking. Excuse how I applied them. I haven't done polygel since it was when I did PR for Melody Susie. It was for this drill. That is the last time I've laid down some polygel. But I like to file. You can fix all your issues with filing. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to use my e-file. Then I'm going to go in with my hand file. So this is how it looks after I filed, shaped and buffed them. I did lay them on pretty thick, so there's quite a bit of bulk to it. However, I feel like once I paint it, it's not going to look so bad. I'm going for some sort of French tip design, and I'm also going to be doing a Kuromi nail set. So I tried to do a French with this purple, but it's quite sheer and I needed a lot of coats, and because it's a French, I felt like I kept messing up the smile line. So I'm actually not going to use this cream gel kit. I'm going to be using actual nail polish. Because I don't have any polishes from Modelones, I'm going to probably be using a Nail Reserve or a Madame Glam. So I need to find a similar purple to this, and then I'll be back. So I couldn't find a purple that was close enough to the one that was in the palette. So I mixed up my own and it's pretty similar. So I'm going to be working with this. Hopefully I've mixed up enough, because if I run out of it, I cannot mix this again. I literally just kind of put colors down and made it to where it looks similar to the one that I tried to use. I don't want it to necessarily match Kuromi. I just wanted like a purple that would kind of contrast this a little bit. so this is how it's looking after I painted the French. My thumb is pretty crooked and I used it to test out the cream gel. So I'm just going to stick a huge charm on this one and hopefully you can't tell how crooked it is. So I'm going to be using a mixture of these mocha crystals and the Kuromi charm. So I already have one on my thumb and I'm thinking about putting another one maybe on the ring finger, and then I'm going to use some of these charms possibly on the other fingers. I'm going to apply some cuticle oil by Sets by Lene. If you actually don't have this cuticle oil, you need it. I literally just ordered some more yesterday. It's like the best that I own. Like, this is the last of like what I have when I first bought them. But yeah, they're really good. You guys should get them. Here is the finished result. Let me know what you guys think. To me, it doesn't look super duck-like. If anything, it looks like a bulky square is how I can, you know, describe it. I mean, in person it's a lot more duck shaped. I don't know, do you guys still think it's duck shaped? My thumb is giving very much duck, but it's crooked, so it kind of sucks. But let me know what you guys think. If I could do it like this all the time, I probably would wear duck nails again, but I think if I try this again, I'm gonna go for the extra fanned out look. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I wish I would have asked that question in the beginning, but it's not too late. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Also, thank you to Modelones for this PR package. Bye guys.